Get laced up.
Let's go!
It's time for Banter with the boys.
Welcome back to Banter with the Boys, Gridiron Updates, Week 5 preview and picks. Rob, our co-host, is here. I'm Smelty, by the way. I never introduced myself, but
Hi,
Rob's
Smelty.
here, by the
Hey,
way,
Smelty.
our co-host.
We're
How's it
here.
going?
We're back. Quarter way through the season, so it's going
that's it.
quickly. So
For sure.
I think teams are starting to find their identity, and we kind of can see what teams are made of. So it's getting fun.
It's getting fun. To my left here, Jake, our Ravens fan,
Thanks
here
for
for
having me.
another episode.
Heck yeah, let's do this.
Getting amped for his picks here.
That's right. You're gonna be
Kev,
surprised.
damn, we should have added Kev to our picks. What are we doing?
Oh man,
Kevin went 5-0.
yeah. Kev goes
every
5-0 every week.
Yeah, naturally. Wow, for some reason I can't get into my Google Drive. Oh, no, now I am. Okay, here we go.
He's back.
I was just trying to get our predictions up because I updated everything.
Oh,
now.
where are we at? Where are we at?
Before we do this week's pick. So, real quick. So Ben, you remember Ben?
Yep.
Our Packer fan from one of the two Packer fans around last year. Ben wanted to get in on the pick action.
That a boy,
even though
Ben.
he wasn't on the show yet. I
Appreciate
said
it.
no problem. He went 1-4 in his
Ouch.
first week.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you gotta live dangerously to catch up.
Hey,
Yep,
man.
yep,
Yeah, you got to
yep.
take risks out here.
Yep, risk.
Jake in his first week, 2-3.
Yeah, not bad
2-3.
for a rookie.
2-3. 2-3.
Oh, that's right.
Dom through his first. Let's see. Dom's got
Mr.
3 weeks of
Consistency.
picks in right now. Dom's sitting at 7-8.
7 See, that's consistently 500.
Where do you think you're at right now? If you had to take a shot.
Oh, I guess I'm probably 9-7.
10-10.
10-10. See?
10-10. There you go. Better than
bad.
you thought.
Where
And
you at?
your boy's leading for once. So it's not going to last all
No,
year.
it's not.
But
Screenshot that.
I'm sitting at. I should. I'm sitting at 12
We
and
should
8.
probably actually look at what he
Yeah,
picked.
you guys
he
should
might
probably
be cheating.
count the numbers.
Yeah.
Matt got me last year. I was
yeah.
counting one. And he was like, "Nah, you didn't win that game." I was like, "Oh shit." I
Hey,
didn't.
hey, shout out Matt.
Yeah, hey, Matt,
go
I'll
through
share
all
this
the
with
episodes.
you. You gotta
and-
count these,
yeah,
buddy.
we need some. We need some math and.
Yeah, we need some mathing from Matt. Matt, you got to get on the show, buddy. What the heck? Anyway, all right, let's move on. All right, let's get ready here. Let's get ready. Where
Let
we
her
at? Where we
go.
at? First game.
Picks.
Chiefs. Well, this isn't really the first game of the week, but that's okay. I've already said it. So Chiefs traveling to Jacksonville for Monday Night Football.
That's a good one. Good matchup over the NFL getting it going. This is
It's not a
really
bad matchup.
It's really interesting there. The Chiefs coming off a hot game. Jaguars winning a game that I picked against all the way across.
Chiefs 2.5 favorites, by the way.
So-
That's what I'm seeing.
I got 3.5, but either way.
Oh no, I see 3.5. I'm looking at something else.
But, Trevor's
They
playing a
opened
solid
2.5.
game. ETN's nice. Brian Thomas Jr. needs decent numbers. I mean, but they're just moving the ball effectively, not turning the ball over. Defense is kind of getting after it. Hunter's playing good. So,
But Chiefs had a great week.
Chiefs did have a great
Coming
week.
off a hot week.
And that's why I'm actually going with the Chiefs one because I think they're back. They got the vibe
Chiefs are
going
back.
now. So,
Chiefs fan, we need
Worthy
you on
coming
on the
back
show.
with the dynamics of him being able to run adds a whole nother element. Kelsey's just Kelsey in the middle. He's just going to continue to do his 5 for 50 all day long. Running game still bothers me a little bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't really exist.
But I still like the
but-
Chiefs' defense enough. They stopped the rush pretty well, and then Spagnuolo is very creative on getting some pressures and making Trevor look a little foolish. I think
the Chiefs' defense flowed really well against the Ravens.
They did.
and
So-
it filled really fast too. I mean, I don't know that defense did look kind of scary against the Ravens personally.
Yep.
But Jake, who you got?
I like all of your points, Rob.
Thank
They're
you.
Solid. Notes that I had coming out of the Chiefs-Ravens game that are worth bringing up here.
I
Patrick
love
Mah-
he comes with notes.
I know. Prepared.
So I liked seeing that Patrick Mahomes did not lead the team in rushing yards last week.
Bonus.
However, it still wasn't a running back. It was Xavier Worthy. You want your running back to lead your team
Yeah.
in rushing yards.
Was it? He had 43, 46?
38.
Okay.
And then
But I'll take Worthy
30
over Mahomes.
And then, yeah, exactly. So you're going to take your wins where you can there. They still need to work on that running game, but Worthy is so dynamic. And the Jags haven't played against an elite quarterback.
True. And
And
49ers, well, they played the Texans, but I would consider CJ Stroud's below the elite level. You're fine with that,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm picking Chiefs because it's Patrick Mahomes. I think they've got it figured out now with Worthy back, and then look out once Rice comes back too.
Yep.
They're going to be scary, and Spags is always good at scheming. So I have a lot of faith in that defense to shut down the Jags too. So Chiefs
To shut down Trevor Lawrence and ETN. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, I know which
Are
way
you
this
kidding me
is
right now?
going.
I kid you not. Smelty, what are you thinking?
The Jaguars, just to be different, and
Oh, man,
and
you
just
didn't even
because
stutter.
they both are coming off a win, it's just going to be a clash in Jacksonville. It's going to be fine. Trevor Lawrence didn't throw any picks last week. Finally, you know what I mean. So here we go. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball and see what happens. Never know. Don't turn it over. Mm-hmm. Be in the game at the end of the game.
Yeah, only
Go be a
4
ball
picks
player.
this
Make
year
a
so far.
play.
Yeah, he's
Let's just see what happens. I think the Jags could do it this week. It's really going to depend on that defense. If the Jaguars defense can really keep up with
leading the
with
league in
Chiefs
takeaways right now. Mm-hmm. So you have that going for you and your prick.
for sure. So Jaguars, Dom and Ben both went Chiefs. So yeah,
Yeah, smart picks.
well, yeah, right. I'm taking risks. You know what I mean? Here's an interesting game here for you, Rob. Curious to see where you're going to go on this one. Bucks, Seahawks, both 3-1. Right now, I'm seeing
3.5.
for the Seahawks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jake?
this is a difficult. If you would have asked, Jake, go ahead.
I went to you first, but I did throw it to you, so now I'm confusing it. So we're just going to go to Jake.
Go to
then.
Jake.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hot potato.
I can keep my thought going.
Out of all 5 games, this is the most difficult one for me to pick. Really torn about a lot of stuff. I think it depends on whether or not JSN brings more dollars for the swear jar. I don't know if you caught it. You got
I
caught
heard it.
swearing on the live mic
I heard it.
on the Thursday night game, and the refs stared him down.
The stare down by the ref was crazy. The comments were awesome on that, by the way. It was all moms like, oh, it's like, I wonder how many teens he raised. Is what they said.
But the second half performance of the Bucks defense and offense, for that matter, against the Eagles this last week, I think is going to give them the edge over Seattle. Seattle's not as good at home as they used to be, so I think they've lost that edge and that home field advantage a little bit.
Ooh, you calling out the 12th
I am
man?
calling out the 12.
Oh, dang.
Step
I
up your
don't think
game.
that's.
12th man is not what it used to be.
No, it's not.
That's
I
the
don't know.
title.
All the Seattle fans I met that are from Seattle are nuts, man.
Yeah.
They're
And
really
Baker
about it.
and Baker Mayfield's a scrapper. Like
He is.
he's like
Yeah.
it's like he's a quarterback version of Dan Campbell. He's biting kneecaps and
Taking names, I
yeah,
like it.
whatever. So I love the Bucks as my pick here over Seattle.
Okay, fair enough. I'm also going Bucks, but I'm mainly just going Bucks because
You're
for
a
me
Bucks
it's
fan.
for me it's a for sure. No, I'm not a Bucks fan. Man.
Creamsicles.
Not a Bucks fan. But I mean, they're gonna win their own. They're gonna win their division, and I don't think the Seahawks will win their division. I mean, it's gonna be a battle for the NFC West. So that's what it is for me. I mean, it's a divisional playoff team against potential wild card team. You know what I mean? And I think the Bucks will just be too much for them. I think the Bucks can make a deep run actually. So not a Bucks fan.
Not a Bucks fan.
Reiterating, but
Okay. So you're going straight across Bucks.
Yep.
I find this really interesting. If I would have looked at this game back in preseason, I would have took the Bucks. I think the loss of Irvin and Evans really changed the dynamic of that Bucks offense. You did see them struggle against the Eagles last week. Seattle secondary probably considered top 5 in my book. And then you mentioned Seattle hasn't been good as a home lately, but they didn't have Sam Darnold there, and he is on fire right now. Fun fact. Throwback uniform game, so we got creamsicles against the old Royal Blue.
ooh, okay.
Which is I actually like the creamsicles. I almost want to pick the Bucks on this scenario just because of the jerseys, but I'm going Seattle across the board here.
I was gonna say, let me see if this helps you. Dom and Ben both pick Seattle.
Oh yeah, see,
So the thoughts out there.
There's there,
It's the
so-
thoughts out there.
yeah, and I think I'm not with the 12th man is completely gone. I think that place is gonna be rocking. But
also
I
not
think it'll
with
be a
that.
competitive game, but I think
the Bucks
Seattle's will pull it out.
All right, Seattle pulls it out. All right, Kev, if you just had a shot in the dark, who is it? He said Bucks.
He's
Kev
going
says
the
Bucks. So
creamsicles.
that's what it's gonna be, guys. That's what it is.
And if he was wrong, we're gonna edit it to Seahawks.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
It'll sound very AI generated.
All right, let's see. Texans playing in Baltimore.
No.
Both teams, surprisingly, 1-3.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got to start with Jake here. I know I just started with you last time, but you know what? Screw that. You're last. Let's see. We'll start with Dom and Ben. How about that? Dom
Yeah, let's
going
see if they
with
can sway me.
Dom going with the Texans. Okay. Let me just put that in here
Attaboy, Dom.
before I
Well,
forget.
you want me to
here.
fire off here while you're typing it up?
Nope, because Ben's going with.
You think they're changing my decision?
Where is it?
They might.
Where it is?
I doubt it.
No.
Is this the right picks? Did I tell him? Oh yeah. Oh no. All right. So Ben's going with the Ravens. Okay. Yeah, go for it,
Ooh,
Rob.
Ben's going Ravens.
That's bold.
That is interesting. So yeah, a Baltimore home game, but I think the Texans are going to come out this one. Lamar's not playing is going to be a huge factor. That Texan defense, especially that pass rush with Will Anderson and Hunter on the other side, they're just going to get after it and make it a really long day for Cooper. They're good enough to stop the rush, I believe. And with all the secondary issues, I mean, Nico Collins might have a little day. We'll see on that aspect. But I think it'll be, 7-10 point game. And it ain't going to be a complete blowout. But I think the Texans are an edge out on this one.
Where are they sitting right now? Only 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that's the home field thing too.
So, But Woody Marks has been a really interesting running back because that's what the Texans have been kind of lacking is a little bit of rushing game with Mixon still out and Chubb, so it's been a nice little attitude and that really helps out CJ. Play action, I think that's where he's best at when he gets that time, but just straight drop back, no rushing, effectively really hurts them. Deep thoughts.
And that's where I
Coach.
think the Ravens defense will get back on track this week.
Okay.
The Ravens defense will win this game. Cooper Rush will do just enough.
From the injury
just
report.
Just enough. But I think it's the Ravens defense that kind of can get back on track this week.
Okay.
Did you look at the Ravens
Yeah.
injury report?
Yeah.
It's okay. Here we go.
Watch
mean
him on
it's
the
a-
sidelines.
Here we go.
Yeah, you see him on the sidelines.
Jake's going Texans. I already know.
I am.
Probably.
Yes, we're gonna get it out of the way. I'm picking the Texans. I'm
Instead
not
of the
stuttering
Ravens.
Okay.
over the.
So we need
over
a
the
new
Ravens.
Ravens fan.
No,
Yep, new
no,
one.
that's
Just
an
kidding.
honest
No, it's
opinion.
good. It's good.
It's not a hot take. The defense is just riddled with injuries. Madubuike,
Riddled.
their best defensive lineman out for the season. No Kyle Van Noy, no Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphreys.
Roquan's out too.
Yep.
Uh-oh. We might get our first official on-air
No,
pick
nope.
change.
I typed it in already.
Oh,
I already
alright.
picked. I
Yeah,
typed it in.
it's-
Roquan's my boy, though. I didn't think he was out.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I mean, if he plays, he's going to be playing hurt. So
Yeah.
that's tough. And then on the offensive side, obviously no Lamar, and then Ronnie Stanley too. So that offensive line that's not been doing good at blocking is getting worse by losing your starting left tackle. The offensive game plan is going to have to go through Derrick Henry, and everybody knows that.
Oh, for sure.
And I don't no knock on Derrick Henry, but I think we're not going to see another Jamal Lewis 2,000 yard. Hey, our offense is only as good as our running back.
Yeah.
Kind of season like we had way back when with that. So it's just brutal. I don't like it, but Texans.
Texans. All right.
Let me ask this: so, if in an opportunity, because they're going to be a little, maybe under center a little bit more, maybe a little different style with Cooper Rush. Obviously, they're not going to run the RPO game that Lamar runs there. But could you see like a Zay Flowers getting on the backside, who else could really, especially if they're bringing, putting 8 in the box the whole game? I don't feel like Bateman has the outside speed to really take, especially with Lannister, their other corner.
So likely's back. You'll probably see a lot more 2 tight ends. So maybe you'll see Andrews or Likely flare out on some play actions. But as far as like man beaters and stuff like that, it's going to be Zay, but it's like over the middle.
Okay, nothing over the top.
No.
Just trying to see if you want to switch your mind here.
No,
trying
I
to talk-
can't. No, I'm locked in.
He's locked
I'm locked
in.
in. I'm going purple.
If you're going trying to convince going over the top, it would probably be D Hop, but I don't think he's got the with
Yeah.
Stingley out there.
Yeah, good luck. All right, we got to move on. Our next game, our Sunday night football game, the New England Patriots traveling to the Buffalo Bills. I believe both
Circle the wagons.
Both Ben and Dom both have taken the Bills in this situation. I will follow along and also take the Bills. I mean, I'd like to see the Patriots, keep taking that step forward. I just don't think this team in Buffalo is
7.5.
This is just not the game to do it. But it's Sunday night football. There's gonna be a lot of people watching. That's why I wanted to talk about it. Buffalo comes out 5-0 though. I mean, real curious to see if James Cook can keep up what he's doing. He's had a hell of a season so far running the ball. To be honest with you, I think he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns right now too.
Sounds legit.
And then I would really like to see what Drake May does against the Bills defense. Just curious. Against Bills defense, with Bills Mafia behind the defense, we'll see what happens. But I'm going Bills.
Going Bills. Huh?
Bills. I think that's probably the easiest one of the week for me.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
7.5.
as much as I don't want it to be.
I mean, it's interesting, with like an old school Bill Belichick style defenses, which they still run there at, Vrabel there. I think especially at 7.5, this is a game where I feel like the Patriots are slowly improving. Can they compete in this game?
Right, slowly, just not quite fast enough.
For sure. With the 7.5, I think the Patriots will cover, but I don't think they'll win. I still think the Buffalo has too much. Josh Allen's playing MVP level.
I would take him to cover.
Well, thank you for that.
Just
Agreeing. Let's get our bets in then.
Yep. Nope.
But yeah, Drake May is
It's easier to do with no money.
Yeah, true. Just bet the farm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going Bills. I think they have too much firepower. That defense will,
Bills
get after it. Bills do struggle against the rush a little bit, so that'll be interesting on a rush-heavy defense. I mean, that's where I think the Patriots really can stay in the game, is effectively running up the ball against the Bills defense. But if they get down big, where they have to put it on Drake's shoulders, that's where it can get out of control.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got, Jake?
Well, if the Giants can beat the Chargers, the Patriots can beat the Bills.
Hey,
Yes,
that's a
they
great
can.
point. I'm glad we're not talking about the Chargers this week, honestly.
That said, Buffalo stays undefeated.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think anything more to add to that.
Yeah,
Buffalo's
I mean,
just
so
too darn
bringing
good.
up the Giants beating the Chargers, would you have picked the Giants to beat the Chargers last week?
No, absolutely not.
Right on. So,
Yeah, just with
so if
Jackson
the
Dart's
Patriots
first
win, it's
start.
going to be another whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel. All right, let's just get into it. Last game, obviously the only one we give a crap about, including Jake. Vikings at the Browns, technically, but not really, because it's in London. Dylan Gabriel getting his first start for the Cleveland Browns. Is that going to be enough for the Browns, Rob?
Well, it's kind of better. Their offense has been so stagnant, legitly.
Going to wake them up a little bit?
Well, it can't hurt at this point, It's going to be really interesting to see how Gabriel Hans Beeflows looks. It's going to be super confusing for him. Browns do have a legit defense. I'm not going to hide from there, and Garrett still can definitely get off the ball. So, depending where he's lining up with our left or right tackle,
I was going to have to follow him.
That'd
That'd be crazy if they did
Yeah,
that.
legit.
Wouldn't
I
that
don't
be
think has that
wild?
ever happened.
I don't think so.
A traveling tackle.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. But so School's probably going to get the start of the right. I felt did he
I'd
play
put Myles
better on the
Garrett
right
over him
side
all
than he does on the left side? Maybe just because he's not the blind side.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean that's
I didn't pay enough attention to
positive
it.
thing. Well,
That way Wentz sees them coming.
yeah.
If I'm Cleveland, I'm putting Garrett over.
Oh, for
School
sure,
the whole
sure.
game.
But you're obviously going to see a lot of Oliver and Hawkinson sitting on that side for a chip.
For sure.
So you're going to see that.
Yeah, Oliver's gonna have to have a big game with that.
So I just think we just have enough to get it done, and I don't think the Browns' offense is going to put over 20 points. So if we get to the 17, 21
You're
point
feeling
mark,
good.
I feel like
Okay.
we're going to get the dub on this one. So,
All right. Makes me feel good too.
so it's going to be how the Browns' defense is. They
That's
can
the
really,
thing.
and if we just need to be up at halftime. That's
Give Carson time.
that's
my thing. Give him some time to throw the ball.
So
I'm going
we need
Vikings
to run the
too,
ball.
but
So
I'm going Vikings too, but give him some time. Yeah, Mason's got to get going. I'm not worried about our defense against their offense. But yeah, like you said, I mean, obviously we know we've been talking about it probably since preseason. You know, Cleveland's defense is for real, and I mean they came out and pretty much put the hammer down on the Packers.
They
who were
did.
playing really well.
Yeah.
So that does have me concerned, considering our offense doesn't necessarily look.
When they were
outstanding
competitive
right
last
now.
week too, the Browns that first
100%,
half, you know,
100%. This isn't a given, but it's a given because I'm a Vikings fan. So,
home or take, I
honest.
love it.
but
Yeah, again, we're going to continue to beat the drum. Browns defense, legit. Super Bowl caliber defense, the way that they're playing.
AFC North mind.
Yeah. We saw the Steelers beat up the Vikings, and we saw how that turned out. I'm picking the Browns.
Gross.
Again, I think the Browns can keep
Did
the
he
Viking-
just swear? We'll have to beep that out.
No, he swore earlier. Sippy, look for that. Okay, good. I think Browns will be able to hold them to like 10, like they did
Ooh,
Green Bay.
The Vikings to 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right, all right.
Sure.
I think
hope that's false.
That defense is legit enough. Because Justin Jefferson fell off the face of the planet in the second half last week.
True.
Where'd he go? So
Was his best game of the season too.
yeah, up until that point.
Fair.
So it's just yeah, and then they're gonna. I think the offense is gonna run through Judkins, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Judkins,
Yeah,
yeah,
Judkins.
Yep.
I just don't want to confuse my rookie Ohio State running backs.
Well, yeah, they're all
Well,
over
there's a
the
bunch
league.
of them.
Yeah.
Vikings favored by 3.5. Just throwing that out there.
But yeah, I think we'll see Judkins, a whole bunch of Judkins, and this is pretty much going to be a very similar game plan to what the Steelers operated. On
So
the
you think
Vikings.
Gabriel can get it done?
Yeah, he just has to do just enough. If he avoids the turnovers, he's got this.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got a Browns pick in there. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
There it is.
Probably won't be invited back next week.
Well, I mean, he's probably not on next week anyway. But
I know.
now he's definitely.
Actually,
now, he's definitely, now it's like
I'm
in
kidding.
stone. It's in stone.
Jake is our first best guess.
Well, Jake, first, but whatever. Jake, thanks for being here this week, man.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate having you on. All the Baltimore Ravens talk, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
I like
Getting
it.
the
Deep.
inside scoop.
Yep.
Rob, of course, as always, I suppose.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Checking out my Viking shirt, weren't you?
Yeah, no problem.
Boom. There it is.
The bottom half, I don't know what's going on there, but doesn't really match with whatever else you got going on. But, anyway, what do I do next? Oh, yes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe wherever you listen to the Banter, whether that's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or iHeartRadio. And we will see you here next week when we recap. There it is. These same games. Jake or no Jake? I don't know. We'll see. See you next week.
Skull, baby.
See ya.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Tune in next time for more Banter with the Boys.